Hey guys, what's going on? I'm a 76 here with the commentary that could have not been. Uh, the other day I was involved in an accident on the highway. You see, I was on my way to school, and even though I thought I should have just not gone, you know, I got that gutter, I'm like, I should just skip. Because I was just laying in my bed, I was all tired and lazy and shit. And I wish I hadn't gone because, well, basically I got in an accident on the highway. It was raining a lot, caused my car's anti-lock brakes to make me go spinning out of control and slam into the side barrier of the bridge on the highway. Really scary shit. I've never spun on the highway before. Yeah, it sucked. It was scary. I mean, it was weird. At the time, I wasn't too frightened. I was just like, oh god, I hope I don't hit anyone. It was bad, and like I just go slam, bam, right into the sidewall. My car wouldn't run after that. I was confused because I noticed that the front end of my car hadn't really taken any, like a big part of the hit. It was the rear, so I'm like trying to figure out why my car wasn't running. And then I turned it off, turned it back on, and it moved. I'm like, huh, must be like just an automatic thing that cars do. But get out and look at my back wheel. My back left wheel was at a 45-degree angle. I'm like, holy shit, there is no way I'm going to be able to drive this out of here. But I got pretty lucky. Luckily, I mean, I'm still alive. That's the biggest part. My car is fixable. It'll cost about $400 to fix because my brother works at a Chevy dealership, or my brother-in-law works at a Chevy dealership, and he can get the parts for cheap and do cheap labor for me. So that's a nice benefit. Yeah, just a lot of. I just got lucky in general overall. That I'm fine. I didn't have to pay for towing because my mom has AAA. I pretty much just had a lot of luck for what happened. And the biggest part is that I'm still alive and walking around and talking just as normal as ever. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that, and let me get into this commentary now with the actual gameplay. So this is the Recon Kit. I just wanted to give you guys a few hints on how to play the Recon Kit on Battlefield 3. So here I'm using the SKS with a flash suppressor and a grip and I think the 4X scope. So there's playing the Recon Kit in this game is a lot different than sweet grenade toss than it is in Battlefield Bad Company 2 or imagine any other Battlefields. I haven't played all of them. So I'm just going to show you guys how I play it. Now, generally on this map, I really wouldn't run the Recon Kit, but with this gun, I find it to be pretty okay to do. This the SKS takes about 2 to 3 shots, well actually 1 to 3 shots, depending on where you hit them, to kill a guy. 1 headshot and 2 being chest from medium range, and then from long ranges it'll take about 3 shots. But the fire cap on it's really high, so it's not too bad. Yeah, you always want to try to have a Recon Kit in each squad because they have this MAV here, which can spot out guys really nicely, and the spawning beacon. And if you watch my my montage I made, Sweet Team Kill Bro, the montage I just made, you'll see me leading my friend to 2 kills. That's just like a short thing. I just did that because he's my friend, and it was pretty sweet how he knifes the guy. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys how I play the Recon Kit. Now, like I said, this is a smaller map, so if you want to kind of snipe like this, see, I'm just running around double tapping everyone, quadruple tapping that guy because I whiffed. With these semi-automatics, just this is weird. I think I remember. Yeah, just couldn't knife him because his legs were through that thing. But you always have to look out for their spawning beacons. Really, I should put my own one down here. I usually like to do it in a back room where no one's really around, so it makes it easier to flank. Spoiler alert, I do lose this match because, well, frankly, I'm the only one trying to do anything towards the middle of the match. Everyone's here on B. It starts off really nicely, and usually I wouldn't post a game where I lose, but this is a really good example of how to play a Recon Kit. Now, most people, and I even do it later, like to try and, you know, use the highest powered rifles on this map, or any map trying to use bolt action rifles. I mean, in reality, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to be using such a high-powered weapon. Like, I mean, you're definitely better off using the semi-automatic sniper rifles, or really a submachine gun or a shotgun on this map, because it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to be running around with a high-powered scope. But, you know, 4x scope, because I'm like semi-sniping, you know, just running and gunning, and mainly playing sneakily. So yeah, you know, I'm just running around trying to capture base. My teammate runs by those guys, and that guy should have gotten shot in the head right there, but whatever. Stupid game. What an idiot, though. I can't believe you ran right by them. But yeah, a few things that Recon should do. Should definitely be spotting enemies for his team, first of all. Counter-sniping, and then trying to go for the long shot kills. And just because you're a sniper, I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. I call it a sniper because generally you're using the sniper rifles, but it's a recon kit technically. But remember that recon, it means you do the reconnaissance with the MAV. If you use the SOFLAM, that would be very useful for to help with conjunction to the engineers, as it helps paint their targets for them and help guide their missiles to the, you know, the targets. But out of all the kits I've used, or out of all the gadgets I use for this kit, I find the most effective one to be the MAV, and I generally just keep that on. When in reality, it'd be more, like for this map, it would make more sense to use that motion mine, not really the tugs or whatever it's called. But shit, that's so bad. See, they're just like spawn killing us right there. That's usually a pretty okay place to put your spawn beacon to ensure that your guys spawn in safety, but right there, they're just pushing so hard, and my team, I don't know what my team was doing on this. I wasn't playing with any of my friends. Just playing with a bunch of randoms. Actually, I was having a pretty decent conversation with them until I joined the party with my friend here, but yeah, you can take a look there. I'm using 2 frags on this map. I find that to be pretty useful. Usually what I'll run with is extra magazines, but because it's such a small map, the extra frags help out a little bit. I think it's supposed to let you run with 3 frags, but I've only counted 2 when I used it, but maybe I was counting wrong. Yeah, right there I started getting frustrated. I'm like, everyone, they're just like right in there at B, so I decided to bust out the bolt-action sniper rifle, and I actually used all these kills in my montage. But when I look back at it, it was actually a pretty good gameplay, showing really how a sniper should be playing in this game, or Recon Kit. I mean, I do attempt to push, like, but no one follows me. If you saw, I had the highest score in the game the entire time, and really on this map, Recon Kit should not have this high of a score if he's using the sniper rifles. It should really be more of a, it should really be more like a medic or an engineer for sure. Should have the highest score on this map, not a recon, but I mean, I do try, but that's just kind of, my team lets me down here. Like, I end up clearing these guys out. Once I get my first kill here, I just get on a roll. So it's gonna be a guy running across, I think. So I just, God, turn your flashlight off, guy. I don't know why I run back here. Maybe to try and flank him, but I'm like, nah, I need to stay in this middle and push, because I haven't gotten a kill up to this point yet. But, yeah, the montage I just posted, if you pay attention to that, like, you should be able to get a few ideas. That's not it. Where is he? It's the next one. If you pay attention, there it is, bam. Then I just go on a roll here. Number 2 in a row. And 3. 3 headshot, bitch. Sit the fuck down. But if you're like me, you might learn more from just watching. That's why I tend to like to show like all of the video of like what I do. Try to cut out as little as possible just from like watching to get ideas. I usually go through my videos and watch them again and try to add like annotations to say like, you know, what I miss, what I'm noticing I'm doing that I don't have time to say, because there's 1,000 things on my mind. It's a nice little fight here. Then in the end, I think someone else ends up killing this guy because I could not get a headshot on this guy. In my last video, I complained about the sniper rifles. This is about as powerful as the SV98. So really, I mean, if you want to start using a gun like with this kind of power, just use the SV98. This has a different scope on it, but I mean, you can unlock all the scopes for each gun. So, I mean, really, there's no difference. But I did just unlock the Barrett in the game, and you know, of course, gun's really strong. It'll pretty much one-shot anyone. But from long ranges, I think it only does 59 damage at the lowest, which is kind of annoying. But when I thought of that at first, it kind of upset me. But then I thought, you know, you don't really need the sniper to be on a mountain somewhere, always trying to, you know, just try and get one-shot kills. I mean, I can see where they're going with that, but in the second case, it's like, why would they even let you go up that mountain if that's the case, you know? So, I don't know. But, I mean, I've been able to get really long-shot kills. Not necessarily headshots, but I've gotten long-shot kills. Can't believe I missed this guy. But, and I've gotten the closer range, and honestly, I think it's better to try and push with your team than to sit super far back. I mean, it makes sense to want to sit farther back so you can, you know, at least assist your team by getting suppression and, you know, suppression and, you know, even kill some guys. But it's really hard sniping in this game, and the fact that you can't always get a one-shot kill makes those one-shot kills even more satisfying. But I would recommend using the Mark 11 or the SVD with a bipod and a suppressor, because those will be the best guns you'll have, or the M39 EMR, because those are all semi-automatics. If you're going to need 2 shots to kill a guy, I would recommend using those. And, you know, just look for hit marker and just double tap. I mean, like I said, watch my my montage and you'll get an idea what I'm talking about. Somewhere through the middle of the montage, I have some pretty decent kills where I mess up a sniper squad with that Mark 11. That's another thing you're supposed to be doing, is counter sniping. If you're sitting that far back, you have to be looking for those other snipers. And when you're counter sniping, generally it's easier to get a headshot because the guys aren't moving around very much. Ooh, nice. So yeah, at this point in time, I just pretty much gave up because no one else was like trying to help out. I mean, I have one guy here, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he dies or something or runs off. So I mean, there's only so much I can do, and it's really hard for one sniper to carry the whole team generally. It's really hard for one player to carry 11 guys in this game. It's not like in team deathmatch or squad deathmatch where one guy can kind of, you know, carry everything. This guy gets lucky with this column being perfectly, just right in the perfect place. But yeah, my montage was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, and I probably could have done a commentary over it. But that's more of the, like, I don't know, I guess I was being a little indulgent, but there are a lot of good shots in there that you can kind of get an idea for. Putting a suppressor on a sniper rifle doesn't actually drop the damage, it just lowers the, or it makes the bullet drop, the actual drop of the bullet increase, so it'll drop more, which could be helpful and it could work against you. It just depends. I mean, for me, it doesn't really matter because I'm kind of used to And sometimes it might actually be better for me because I'm used to the bullet dropping a little bit more. But I'm gonna have to wrap this up pretty quick. Game just ended. So many tips that I could give you, but if you pay attention to what I said here and watch my montage, you can get a good idea. But